Hello everyone, and today I am about to do my review of Justice League, since I mentioned it in my teaser trailer reaction of The Incredibles 2. If you're not seen it, please feel free to check that out. And but anyway, here's my review. I went to go see it at the Bob Bullock Museum in IMAX, and no, this movie was not shot in IMAX, and no, I don't have a ticket on me like I usually do with my other reviews where I talk about a movie I want to go see this year, as well as showing you the ticket I have. So, no ticket this time around, but yeah, no ticket. But speaking of which, how was the movie? Well, here it goes. This movie is directed by Zack Snyder, who has been directing the movie while he did movies like Man of Steel and Batman Superman Dawn of Justice, and around probably during post-production, his daughter Sally passed away, so he couldn't finish the movie, so he brought in Joss Whedon in order to finish it to do some of the reshoots. So Justice League came out in theaters, which I know is already getting mixed or negative reviews by critics, and audiences are just split by it when either you like the film or you hate the film. So that's the gist of it. And also, the plot of this movie is about these heroes who are coming together in order to save a world. So you have Batman or Wonder Woman trying to find other heroes such as the Flash, Aquaman, and Cyborg, and possibly Superman for joining the team as they stop the evil villainous Steppenwolf so they can form together and they can save the world. Which, of course, the Avengers is pretty much like that. You have a group of heroes who come together, like Thor, Hulk, Hawkeye, Black Widow, Captain America, and Iron Man, to stop Loki and the Avengers. But speaking of the Avengers, I thought Justice League was a really good movie. I will say that. However, it's not as good as Man of Steel, and story is not as good as Batman v Superman, which I think is a very underrated movie. Of course, I need to mention that I have seen the Batman v Superman Director's Cut, which is definitely a whole lot better. If you have not seen the Director's Cut, please feel free to check that out. And I will get to about this extended cut about Justice League after I give you my thoughts on the movie. So anyway, here are the negatives first, which I know anyone wants to know if there are any issues I have with the movie. First off, yes, the villain Steppenwolf is not that well developed of a great villain. I mean, he has a nice look and his voice sounds good, but there wasn't really much to him, and his motivation, all he cared about, he just wanted to, what else? Take over the world. So that's one thing. And two, this is the same issue I have with Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice here. There are some character moments in it, but there's not that much at all, so I feel like you could at least have a bit more to it. Of course, the movie is 2 hours long, which I will admit, it does go by at a pretty fast pace, which, of course, there's nothing wrong with ever making a fast-paced movie, but I just felt like that you could at least slow things down a bit so we can, not only you're trying to at least come up with a good story, but also for characters you want to get invested with. And the story itself is definitely not one of the best stories I have ever seen, but it's not as good as Batman v Superman storyline, or even Wonder Woman, which, of course, I like Wonder Woman storyline better. And, of course, I do say I like Man of Steel storyline, but hey, you could argue with that with me and all, but hey, it's to each of our own. So, I think these are the only negatives I had so far is the villain, the story, and I would say it's not that much of the characterization being developed. So, could use a little bit more if you slow it down a bit. And I thought the direction by Zack Snyder is really good, so those are the parts I'm about to get to. Zack Snyder's direction is really good. He actually has a pretty good visual style, and I think he knows where to point the camera, and I think he is a very underrated director. And Josh Whedon, even though he's not credited as co-director, but I think he would at least deserve some for helping out Zack Snyder to complete his movie. And so I thought he helped out really well, and I thought it is very funny. This is a lighthearted film, unlike movies like Man of Steel or Batman v Superman, so this one's aimed more at a Return of the Jedi level. So I thought the humor worked really well. I thought the cast all did great. I thought Ben Affleck still makes a terrific Bruce Wayne as Batman. Gal Gadot is amazing as Wonder Woman, and I thought Henry Cavill, which of course he is in this movie, he does really good as Superman. And I thought the actors who play Flash and Cyborg and Aquaman, Jason Momoa, Ezra Miller, and Ray Fisher, they all did really good. So, and I'm looking forward to seeing them in their own movies. Cyborg getting his own movie, as well as Aquaman, which of course he's going to have one next year in 2018. Can't wait for that. And of course, The Flash. Ezra Miller may not be Grant Gustin from the CW TV show of The Flash, which is a show I really enjoy, but he still made a good Flash as well. I thought Daniel Elfman's music was okay. You know, it was nice to hear the Superman theme as well as the da 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 that theme, which I love because I love the Batman theme. Even when I heard that theme in the movie, it just for some reason I just want to hear more of that theme. But of course, people can make the argument and say it doesn't fit in the universe. It only works well in other Batman interpretations, but not this one, which you could be right about. Which that's another thing I'll get to when I talk about the extended cut. And I thought the action is pretty good, and it's not really gonna have that wow factor like the Avengers or other movies you've seen, but nevertheless, it's just a fun popcorn entertainment movie. You just sit down and relax and just see superheroes kicking butt, which is all you get out of this movie. So yeah, I mean, I really enjoy Justice League. It's a fun, entertaining movie. Definitely not one of Zack Snyder's best movies he's made in the DC extended universe, but it's definitely a fun movie. If you have not seen Justice League, please feel free to check it out. And no, I'm not going to go into spoiler detail because this is spoiler free. So if you really want to be surprised with this movie, then just go ahead, have fun, go see it. And if you want to like mention Steppenwolf is not really a good villain, did you also realize that the Marvel Cinematic Universe is now having better villains than what DC's doing this year? Because of Wonder Woman, we don't have a good villain. Well, Logan is not part of the MCU world, but it does have a good villain. Kurt Russell from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2, I may need to get that one another look. I think he could grow on me. Michael Keaton was fantastic as the Vulture Spire in Homecoming, while Kate Blanchett and Jeff Goldblum are really good as Thor Ragnarok. So Marvel has been really good to give us good villains. But however, for a non-DC villain and non-Marvel villain, I also like Rita Repulsa from the Power Rangers, which came out this year. So I thought she was a good villain. She may not be part of the DC world or the Marvel world, but she still is a good villain who's both funny and scary at the same time. So, and has a bit more of a character than Steppenwolf. So, but yeah, there's not so much I can say about Justice League except that it was entertaining. So I'm not going to go into spoiler details. So this is a spoiler-free video. So I want y'all to go see it and judge of your own. So for my rating for this movie, I'm giving Justice League a B. Man of Steel was more like an A in my book, where Batman Superman, the theatrical cut was like a B+, which I said that in my review, which is on my channel. And as for the extended cut, which I'd like to review that some other time, I think it's definitely a whole lot better than the theatrical cut. And I'll tell you what I give that one if I review that version some other time. And for Justice League, it's a B. So, anyway, so that's my review of Justice League. I also like to point out that there's also an extended cut of Justice League. And of course, I know when you saw the movie, you're always left in you wanting something more. And here's the petition. As it says on that image I'm about to show you, is someone named Roberto Mata, which I apologize if I'm bringing his name up, and also if he's watching, I do apologize for not asking permission, but I thought I'd just bring this up just to share my support for this petition. So, it's being shown on chains.org, and you're welcome to look it up, typing Zack Snyder Extended Cut or both Zack Snyder Junkie XL petitions, and you'll see the petition here that says Zack Snyder's Director's Cut and Tom Holkenberg's score for a home video release. And so far, it's already gained like 38,962 petitions being signed, and they need to get to 50,000. So, as the more it gets higher, the more people have been wanting Extended Cut, the more Warner Brothers listen. So, and I do think this movie really does need extended cuts. I mean, hey, we've already got an Ultimate Edition for Batman Superman Dawn of Justice, so why not for Justice League? I know Suicide Squad had a director's cut, but sadly there wasn't that much to it and nothing to run home about. So yeah, so if you wanted to see an extended cut of Justice League, please go to chains.org and feel free to sign out the petition and support it if you want this to happen. To hear not only Junkie XL's original score for the film, but also Zack Snyder for what he had in mind before Joss Whedon was brought in to do the reshoots. So, and I'm hoping for one thing is, I really hope this extended cut has a bit more character development than the theatrical version, and also I'm hoping for a better character motivation for Steppenwolf. So, yeah, there's not much I can say except go see Justice League, and also feel free to sign a petition for extended cut for Justice League. So, that's my review, and let me know what you think of this video. Do you like it? Do you not like it? Feel free to put your comments down below, and also don't forget to hit the subscribe button. So, thank you for watching, take care, and I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.